Welcome to the Golf Addiction. In today's video, we're here at my home golf course. It's Middlesbrough Golf Club. We're playing at the start of October. We've just had a lot of heavy rain, so the course is going to be wet underfoot. Being asked in the comments section what our home golf course is, and we thought it'd be right to do a break par challenge around here. As always, off the yellow tees, trying to break par. Let's see how we get on. Hole number 1, par 4. Not much really to talk about. We've got a bunker on the right hand side, which is not in play with this hybrid. That's probably maybe 180 from the yellow tees. With the wind that's down off the right, I can probably get somewhere close to this. It's obviously wet underfoot, so we're not getting the roll we usually would. It's pretty much just straight down. There's a dead tree in the background that you can see. It's just 10 yards right of that is the perfect line. Bit pulley. And it kicked left as well. That could be in a bit of spot of bother. We've actually got away with our tee shot, really. I mean, blocked out with the trees ahead of us, but usually when I pull it here, I could be in some real danger. So as you can see, close to the green, so we just need to keep this one low, land it on the front of the green. Go, 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 go. It's on a great line. I actually got really lucky. I went through the tree, if you could see that on the camera. So as you can see, this first hole is always a really good opportunity for a birdie. So, and actually one where in a competition, off my handicap, I'm meant to get a birdie on this hole. It's stroke index 17, I think it is. Really, you want less than this for birdie, but first swing of the day. Okay, so this one's going to have a little bit of influence from the left-hand side. The greens look quite nice. You can see how much rainfall we've had. Dropping to the right. Get there. Yeah, I got there. Just didn't give it enough break. Thought I'd underhit it, so nice speed. Okay, part start, not a disaster. You do want to get off to a hot start on this course because it gets tricky in the middle, but par's never terrible. Par on the first hole, and like I said there, just coming off that first green, you really want to get off to a hot start here because it gets tricky around the 6, 7's par 3, 8's a tight hole, a bit of a stretch around that 6 to sort of 9 where you can be holding on to your score. This one, so par 5, reachable, 497 from back where the camera is, and you want to hit just a little draw really around there. If I hit it on the tallest trees in the distance on the left hand side of them, that or left of it is perfect. So I'm going to go there. Necky strike, little fade if anything, but it's right down the middle. Call it a good bad one with the tee shot, literally just off the fairway. We've got a red flag, so front flag colour coded around Middlesbrough Golf Club. 208 flag. I've got a 5 iron. I think, to be honest, unless I absolutely rip this and flight it properly, it's going to be short. But short's not a bad miss. New irons as well. It's the first round with these new irons. I went to the driving range with them a couple of times, but first round with the new irons, so ripped it, just turned it a fraction. Stop turning. Okay, it's short anyway. As I thought, I mean, that wind's picking up now as well, so that probably didn't help, but just a little bit short. That wind's really picking up. I think that's what the forecast was to. Relatively easy pitch though. Red flag, like I say, so landing it just short, should stop pretty quick. Get up. Yeah, nice pitch. Okay, nice birdie, under par. 1 under through 2 on them first 2 is where really you want to be. You don't want to be level. Okay, third tee. So this hole is up and over this hill. 398, so 400 yards into off the left. Really, there's a house in the background with a little white section on it. You want to be that with a draw. This season I've really struggled with the driver, and it's probably one of the strongest or biggest assets to my game if I can get it going, because I hit the ball obviously quite far. So I'm going to try and really practice with this today. Fade. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so really nice drive. Could have done with fading a little bit more. So we're in the semi, but grass is growing with us. There's no issues. Nice lie as well, actually. 136 flag. Again, that wind is into off the left. But I can't feel it at all at the minute, so I'm going to go 52. I don't want to try and feather a pitching wedge. Ripped it. It's on a great line. Be good. Don't spin. No, that's good. Okay, quite a longer putt than I wanted, but it was asking a lot of the 52 from there. It's going to be uphill. It's going to come from the right. Yeah, maybe not much. Maybe just like 6 inches to the right. Chance. Birdie. What a roll that was. That should look good on the camera. That just tracked all the way. It rolled beautifully. Considering how wet the course is, the greens are in great condition. Okay, this is a nice hole, par 3 4th. This bunker's way short that you can see. It's like 40 yards short of the green. There's a bunker green side on the left that you can't really see. That's usually about pin high. From this tee, it's only 149 to the flag. From the back tee, which we usually play off in the competition days, a white tee, it's as much as 210. So this can be a really, really difficult hole. Usually plays into the breeze as well. 149, I've got the wedge. I think, again, like the last, it's asking a lot of the club, but I think I'd rather commit to this. Again, this is only the second shot I've hit on the course with these new irons, so looking forward to trying them, see if it straightens out. If you haven't watched the fitting, check out that video. Well, that's a good swing. Be good. Be the right length. Go. Short. So club short. I need to give a bit more respect to that breeze that's picking up. Chip is going to go uphill and slightly left to right. I've got the 56. So I'm playing for a shot that's going to just release, chase up that hill. Roll out. It's a nice line. Just need a little bit more. Quite a nice chip. Nice and tidy. It's going to be a little bit left to right. Didn't turn, but yeah, nice putt. Good roll. Good 3, not an easy hole. Nice hole. Blue skies in the background. So this one, the tee shot is really all about position. You've got outbounds left, trouble left, densely populated trees. Right, you've got trees. And then you've got a ditch that runs across the fairway. That ditch is about 250, the hole's 380. So I'm just going to go with an iron, just put it in position. Ripped it. A little bit left where I wanted, but if that's missed the fairway, that's a sloppy shot. We've missed the semi-rough and we've come into the rough, which is probably one of my pet hates, when you take an iron off the tee for position and you miss the fairway. Part of it's just not being very disciplined in your routine and picking a target like you would on a flag if you're going for a green. To miss a fairway that's 40 yards wide with an iron is really poor. But we've got a clear shot, downwind, sat not great to be honest, it's quite heavy, but only a 9 iron, it's 158 flag. It might come up short, but we don't want to go longer. It's on a good line again. Go, bit thin. Go. Yeah, front, maybe middle at best, but long putt. Okay, so we need to come up this here, up and left to right. This putt's all about the pace, left ourselves a lot to do. Sit. That's really untidy. Okay, we left ourselves a lot to do. This is turned into a really sloppy hole. Should be a pretty straight putt. Good stroke. Just need this to keep the momentum. 2 under. An absolute catalogue of errors on that hole. So we need to try and quickly forget about that last hole. A really disappointing bogey, but 6th hole for me, it's stroke index 6 for me. This is the hardest hole in the golf course because around a normal golf course, a non-championship course, usually you have a miss. Trouble to the right, you've got hazard. All them trees there is just a hazard unless you carry them, which is we're sort of trying to go around the corner. But for most people, that'll catch them. It starts at about 170 and you need to carry it at least 230 on a straight line. If it's fading, then you're in trouble. Left is just, as you can see, densely populated trees, really tight together. So if you go in there, you don't often you're chipping out. So we're going on the left hand side of these trees, what I was saying about where the danger is, with a little fade. We're going to try and carry over the top. This club gets us over the top and it's downwind. So we're trying to take out that trouble on the right, but we need to hit a straight shot. It's a good strike. yeah, should be over them all. As expected, a little bit right of our target line, so we've just found the rough, but well down. Our ball's surrounded by mushrooms to first. 106 flag, great opportunity to bounce back. Downhill, downwind, I've got the lob wedge. Turn a good line. Yep, nice. The winter divots have started. The size of that. Really nice approach, good chance to get that shot back we just lost on the last. Should be pretty straight. This green always looks more severe than it is, but just a little bit right left. I've had a good look at this one. I've lined it up at right edge. Nice, good putt. My stroke's feeling quite nice. The ball's going end over end, even on that 3 putt. I hit a good, the second putt was nice, it just turned the other way. Back to 2 under. Okay, so this is a nice little par 3. It is a subtle 2-tier green, and it's a white flag, so it's at the back. 167 was the flag, and it's downwind. So I was tempted to hit a really hard 9, but I've come up short quite a lot, so I'm going to go with the armsy swing with the 8. Oh, what a strike. Keep drawing. A bit long, but nice. That strike was so nice, felt amazing. We've hit a nice shot. It's going to be downhill, slightly right to left. It's actually quite a nice look. Turned it. Wasn't a good putt really. I was trying to go before the wind gusted again. Yep, easy par though. So the 8th hole at Brass is probably the signature hole in the golf course. You've got high, nice trees either side. You've got you might not be able to see it from the camera, but this is why we're taking the iron. You've got a ditch that runs across from this tee. It's 230 to it, and then it's just framed quite nicely as it goes up to the hole. The green's really tricky in the summer. You cannot be above the hole. I'm going to extend this actually quite high because of this little bushy thing, but 4 iron, slightly back into the breeze. You're just putting it in position where the bridge is. If you can see, the bridge is the perfect line, right in the middle. A little bit dry, but it's fine. Yeah, left side of the fairway. We've hit an A1 tee shot, just short of the ditch. White flag, 156, uphill into the wind. Again, I think this is going to come up short. I've got the 9, but I'm thinking because of the wind and uphill, it's going to play a lot longer. That was a really bad shot, but I might get away with it. Front edge, not a good shot at all. Not many good things to say about that. Second shot with a 9 iron. I've left myself a huge putt. A lot of work to do. Need a real good putt here to save the par. Place it up the hill, a few different tiers, and then left to right, ever so slightly. Turn. Really nice putt. Good par in the end. Shouldn't have been, but need to work for it. Okay, so 9th tee. We've got through that tricky patch I said about on the course where the 6th there's no miss, the 8th there's no miss. It'd be nice to get one here, 300 at the turn. Bunkers left and right. Even in the wind today, I should be able to carry these. Usually, even off the white tees, I usually try and go over them. And this is why I take the driver, get up onto that top tier, and give ourselves a good look at the green. Did not see that. Felt blocky, but didn't see it. Okay, so you'll have seen that from the tracer. I thought it felt blocky. I don't know if it drew but it's fine, absolutely fine. It's just 2 yards right off the fairway, so it's slightly right, but I thought it was going to be in the rough on under the hole. 96 flag, good chance. Pulled it. Not bad, but not good. Okay, not a bad shot in, but not a good shot either. Distance wasn't bad, a little bit of spin. Good strike. It's just the same always with my game. I have got that left shot in my locker where it just sets off left. That's the thing I'm going to try and work on over the winter. Not much in this. This should be a little bit left right at the beginning and maybe right left at the end. So I'm going to go pretty straight. Back uphill as well, so give this one a bit of a roll. Get there. Good line, just knew I hadn't hit it. par 10 and 2. It's not terrible. A couple of good opportunities coming now. Drivable par 4 and then a gettable par 5. Okay, so 10th hole, some real good opportunities. A bit like the start of the front nine. You've got a drivable par 4 and then a par 5 that's reachable. 237 to the front of the green to about 250 to the flag. It's downwind. The hybrid's going to be too much, so I'm going to really try and rip this fly in. And I'll probably be short, but with a red flag, just short of the green's fine. Almost missed that. That is such a bad swing. So I've left myself way short of the green. Such a bad shot. I'm so annoyed at myself for that, but all will be forgotten with a nice pitch and a putt. Front flag, just need to pitch it on 60. Nice high and soft shot. Delightful. Nice, really nice pitch. My pitching's been nice today, really good. I'm trying to get them to be higher and softer because that's the thing I struggle with. I actually seen Adam when I did again the fitting. If you haven't watched it, go and watch the TaylorMade fitting. It blew my mind with the numbers of the new technology, the new irons. Yeah, Adam hit a few pitches with some, showed me some of the TaylorMade wedges, and his pitching was so nice. It was high, soft, loaded with spin. It's just a shot I don't really have in my locker, so I've been trying to work on that a little bit, looking how he does it and then trying to do it myself. Nice birdie, 3 under. Again, that sums up golf. That's why you shouldn't get too frustrated, because I could have ripped my fine on the front edge of the green, 2-putted for birdie, come off with a 3. I hit a terrible tee shot, pitch up to 3 foot, I made the same score. So don't get too angry. Okay, so nice birdie on the last. This hole is another great opportunity, par 5 reachable. Downwind today. The sort of cut out, or the U in the trees, is usually the line off the white tee, so we're a little bit further right, so that's taking you more towards the out of bounds today. There's water that runs all the way up the right hand side, so it's risk and reward. If you take it on with the tee, you can get there in 2. If you want to play safe, you could take an iron and play it as a 3-shotter, and there's a pond further down which is in play for your second shot. So really nice golf hole, probably one of my favourite holes on the course. Our line today with a draw with a 3-wood is over the right side of these trees in front of us. Yeah, it didn't actually strike that well, but it was right on the line we said, and I had a little draw, just a bit heely again, as we call it. Good badding with the tee shot there, but it's left us in perfect position. So 2-2-2 at the flag. Again, this is the water as I'm about laying up, so it goes down the right and cuts in front. Really nice hole. It's obviously not in play from this position, but the only thing we're looking at is that greenside bunker. I don't actually mind the greenside bunker. I'm going to aim at that. The wind's off the right. You don't want to miss left, it sort of drops off to the left, you can get a shooting bounce. I'm going to aim up the right on that bunker with a 6 iron, could come up short. No, I've absolutely ripped it. Stay right. Bounce in, okay, a little bit short, but short left, not a bad spot to be chipping from. Talking through my logic of that last shot, 2-2-2, it was always going to be a real struggle to get the 6 iron there. But as you can see, so I said there's no future to the left and there's no future long. It could be a big number, lost ball, there's a hazard down there. So if you've got a 5 iron that's coming in hot, downwind, slightly turning, it brings all of that trouble in. The 6 iron, I could never ever reach any of that trouble. The best I could have done, if it was on a better line and I hit it as well as I did, it might have, on that high side, might have skipped up to the front edge and I'd had a 2-putt. But even here now is an absolute fine position to be in on a par 5 and 2. I'm going to go with the 56, which I think I'll struggle to stop it short of the green, but it's going to, short of the flag, sorry, but it forces me to try and, a bit like I said in the last, trying to hit them nice, high, soft pitches. That could be a 2 out of 10 golf shot. Again, more than we wanted for our birdie here, but I feel like I struck the pitch quite nice. Maybe again, just need to get that higher and softer than what I do. Feels like it should go slightly right or left, but the terrain suggests the other way, so I'm going to go straight at it. That was really travelling. I'm so glad that went in. That was going to be about 4 or 5 foot pass, at least. We've done well on the last 2 holes, taking advantage of the easier holes on the golf course. I think that's one thing I've done well so far. stood on the 12th tee, is I've been really clinical with them holes. Obviously I missed an opportunity on the very first hole of the day, which, you know, you could say first swing, but now we're entering a slightly tougher stage of the golf course. So this hole, the next hole, in fact the next 4 holes are quite tough. We want to be aiming, you might not be able to see on the trees, but where the sort of dark green trees run out, there's 2 smaller trees. I always take it on that line with a draw. If I can get up onto the top tier, that'll give us a good look at the green. Good strike, keep drawing. Keep drawing, it's right on that. Yeah, it's going to be in the right rough, but it's inside the trees, it's fine. So as we thought, just in the right rough. Bit of an awkward stance, white flag, wind off the right. 136, back flag as well, so we don't want to go long. So I'm just going to go with a hard 52. It's going to come up short, probably middle of the green, but if I can leave myself sort of 10-15 foot up the hill to that flag, I'd be happy. I might have got it all the way back. I absolutely did get it back to that flag. 136, went about a few yards past the hole, so close at 140. Good luck on a tough hole. This is always a hole that you never really, that tee shot is the one that troubles me. I always sort of feel left on that. I've done it a couple of times in competitions up here, and just it's a card wrecker. Maybe just a fraction left to right, not much, and the green looks perfect, looks so pure. Just maybe a little bit weak on the speed. It did exactly what I thought, just sort of died off to the right. Okay, I shouldn't miss that one on the last. It would have been 3 in a row, but you're not going to hold everything. I probably got, like I said, on the par 5, and maybe got a bit lucky because I think that one was travelling. 400 on the 13th tee, which is a great place to be. On track for the lowest round on the channel. We obviously had the Ganton video, which was a good score, and then Seat and Crew, I really had it going, but one bad hole sort of cost me on that video. But yeah, let's see if we can finish strong. So we've got 6 holes to go, and we have got a couple of chances in there. This is just a nice easy 9. Wind is helping. Red flag. It's just a green light. It's not a big 9, it's just a chipped 9 iron. I've turned it. I can't believe I've missed the green. It's carried that bunker. Okay, so disappointing shot. This one I need to be really tidy. I was just thinking as I was walking up, I think this is only the 2nd green I've missed today. I can only think of the 4th, the other par 3. Every other chip I've had has been to get them down for birdie. Right, okay, we're going to go downhill to the hole, and it's going to go left to right. So we're looking to pitch this just on the downslope, just on the green. I've got the lob wedge, but back of the stance because it's quite a tight lie. Exactly where I wanted to land it. Really soft bounce, actually a nice shot. I landed it exactly where I wanted to, but as I said, just didn't take the bounce I thought. It's going to go a little bit left to right. I think I need to be quite positive with this, otherwise it'll, a bit like the last hole, it'll just get away. Nice putt, not easy, slider, but that keeps the momentum. Okay, so 14th hole, good par save on the last. This one, it's 250 at the trees in the distance, it's dogleg right, you need to really turn one round. Sometimes I do go driver off the back tees and bleed one round, but that would just be, if I hit it straight, it would be asking for trouble. So I'm going to try and peel one with my hybrid. It's going to look good on the camera, but that was such a bad shot. I think I've got away with it. A1 position, but I'm sort of embarrassed by the tee shot. It was that could have been an absolute disaster. It could have hit the trees 50 yards off the tee. I've got 160 at that flag. I've got the wind hard off the right. Like I say, it's really picked up now. So I'm going to punch this 9 iron, hold it against the wind. Pulled it. Go on, get on the green. Just on the right fringe. So we're going through a bit of a tough spell here, I'd say. The last sort of couple of holes, some bad ball striking. I've just looked at the divot on the last one, it's pointing miles right, even though it went left of the target. So too much from the inside. So I need to bear that in mind for the next few holes. Still half a chance here. It's an outside chance, but only just off the green. left to right. Bit jumpy, but good pace. Always a bit low. Yep, par. This is now good shots required. So 15th hole, stroke index 1. It's playing its full length to. Obviously it's wet from the rain we've had over the last couple of weeks. It's going to pretty much pitch and stop as you're pitching into the upper hill, and then also it's right back into the wind, which has picked up. We're probably close to 20 mile an hour gusts now, so we're going to need to really hit this one well. This is 430 yards as well. Good strike. Oh yeah, I see it. That's nice. That's a nice swing. Right up the middle, penetrating flight as well. Okay, so it shows how tough this hole's playing today. I've absolutely smoked my tee shot, penetrating flight, and I'm short of the top tee. Usually I'm up on that top tier. I've got 187 to the flag, white flag, uphill into the wind. I've got a 5-iron, and I actually think I might struggle to get there. Knifed it. Not a good swing again. Up and out of the shot. Right of the hole, short right. Short right, just short of this bunker. Again, bit of short game magic required. It's not a difficult shot. Just need to get this nice and close. Try and get it stress-free. Par 56, so land it short, release it out. I wish I could say I meant to play it like that, but I didn't. The back of the bunker helped me. Let's say the back of the bunker helped me out there, but could say that it was the right club. I could have went with the lob wedge and tried to throw it further, and it probably wouldn't have got there. But 56% shot and a bit of fortune. Okay, let's tidy up. Uphill, a little bit from the right, but not much. Just a pure stroke. Nice. I tell you what, I don't know. The last 3 holes, I've hit the balls really poor, and I've managed to grind out 3 pars. So that says a lot to keep the scorecard going. Something really satisfying about them last 3 holes is I could have easily lost my score there a little bit. When still 4 under, could have been 2 under, maybe even back to 1. I could have made 3 bogeys. Right, nice birdie on 16. 17th is a straightaway par for 390 on the marker, but we've got wind down off the right, so we're going to try and send our driver over that hill. If you get over that hill, you've got about 100 yards. The white post in the background's a perfect sort of aim point, so we want the ball to be coming down. But again, wind off the right, so we might need to just play a little bit right of that. A little bit heely, but right on that. Right coming down right on that pull. Yeah, middle of the fairway. My mind's in overtime on this, walking up this fairway. I'm thinking of all the technical things. I'm thinking, what am I doing wrong with my swing? Like, I've hit so many shots out the bottom or the heel of the club, which usually suggests inside, and we've seen a divot on the 14th hole, which looked like it was massively from the inside. So I'm trying to get more width or more outside, or just straighter back. But even that last tee shot, I mean, it's went far. It's went over 300 yards, but the strike's just not there. But anyway, we've got another great look. So 89 from where the camera is, so 85 yards. Downwind, as you can see from all the leaves, is a blow past. So I'm just going to armsy swing a lob wedge. I want an uphill putt, so I want to be just short of this flag. Another poor golf shot. Left myself a tricky putt. We were down and to the right. So I can't really go at this putt now, which from where it was. I really need to be sensible with this. If it drops in, great, but sit. I knew it was going to be quick, and I still. Almost missed. Almost went out to the right. Right, 18th hole, 5 under. More than happy to be stood on this tee saying that. Okay, so this hole's a par 4. It's only 340 yards. It goes up. There's 2 bunkers, one to the right, one to the left side of the fairway, up, and then dog legs to the right. So you can play an iron and do that way, but I usually just bail up the right-hand side. Right of this bunker is where the green is. Into the winter days, you can see, but out of bounds the left, so we don't want to turn left. If I hit it really hard up that right side, I might get close to the green. If I block it, I'm up on the first hole, so I've got a miss on here. So that's usually why I'll take the driver. See if we can get one well struck on the last. Good strike, just turned it a bit. It's over the top of the bunker. Should be fine, might be left rough, but or left side of the fairway. Okay, so like we thought, just literally just off the left side of the fairway, but it opens up the green quite nicely. It's not the line I'd want to take in the summer because it can run into the trouble, and also this tree can block you out. So as you can see by the flag's leaning heavy to the right. It's getting blown all over by the wind. A bit sheltered here, but 91 yards. We're just gonna throw the lob wedge up. Should be perfect yardage. It's on a good line. I'm not sure if that's close or it's short. Okay, good chance to finish. About 8 feet. Don't think it's going to do a great deal. It looks pretty straight. The green actually looks like it should go right or left, but I feel like it's a left to right putt. Yeah, it feels left to right with my feet. I always trust my feet over my eyes. This for 6. I think we can comfortably say we're going to break par. Right on the lip. Did go left to right. The feet were correct.
Not the most positive putt to finish our round. But that said, we're still really happy with a new low score on the channel of 5 under, especially around our home golf course. Hopefully you enjoyed today's content. If you did and you haven't already done so, please remember to subscribe to the channel. It's a great free way of showing your support. We've got lots more content coming before the end of the year, and then in the early part of 2025 we're heading over to Dubai to film on some of the European tour courses, as well as some other special content we've got out there. Again, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.